Hey, thanks so much for tuning into the Daily Dose for Spiritual Growth. Today's Motivational Monday. We're going to continue in the book of Psalms this week. We're going to be in Psalm 139, and we will discover this week who truly knows us. I'm sure you maybe have a best friend, maybe you have a lot of acquaintances, maybe lots of friends, maybe you have millions of followers. We don't on our page, but there are things that people know. But then there are also things that we try to keep hidden from people, even keep hidden from our best friends. And so this week, though, we will discover through this Psalm of David who truly knows us. So if you have your Bibles, we're going to be in Psalm 139, and we'll be reading verses 1 through 6. Verse 1, "You have searched me, Lord, and you know me. You know when I sit and when I rise. You perceive my thoughts from afar. You discern my going out and my lying down. You are familiar with all my ways. Before a word is on my tongue, you, Lord, know it completely. You hem me in behind and before, and you lay your hand upon me. Such knowledge is too wonderful for me, too lofty for me to attain." Why is it too lofty? Why is it far above and beyond our comprehension? Is because there's not a person here on this earth that knows us like God does. You know, we may have an idea or a perception that we put on for other people. People may think that they know us personally and know the motive behind our heart and know our attitude and know maybe a trigger that we may have, or maybe see some signs of some unhealth or maybe signs of health or whatever it may be. There are some people that are close to us, but nothing can compare to the knowledge that God has for you. He knows everything about you. He created you. He created you on purpose. And he was saying what David is saying. He's like, you know, even what's on my tongue, even before I speak it. It's like no one knows that. And just think about this. Knowing the knowledge that God has, that he has for you. He knows your thoughts. He knows your deepest, darkest secrets. He knows your shortcomings. He knows your failures. He knows your victories. He knows your giftings. He knows your talents. Why? Because he's given them to you. He also knows that he knows of your disobedience. He knows of your future disobedience. He knows everything about you, and yet his love for you remains. And I want you to think about that, because so much of our life, we spend our time trying to please people. We spend our time trying to put up a front, a persona, to try to say like, hey, this is who I am, and you try to attain this level of excellence, this level of humor, this level of possessions. And at the end of the day, what does that really matter? Because do people really know you? See, God truly knows you and he loves you. So for Motivational Monday, have that be an encouragement for you, that you don't have to earn his love. You don't have to put up a front. He knows everything about you and he chooses to love you. Let that be a motivation for you. Psalm 139, 1 through 6. Who knows you? God does, and he loves you so much. Hey, thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for the Daily Dose for Spiritual Growth.